Okay. So it stopped again. And I literally deleted a 4-hour video. It didn't give me any time for this. Okay. I don't know if it's going to stop again. So I deleted a 37-minute video. I just saved it on my computer. And then it just stopped, okay, after just a minute of recording. So I really don't know where the space is going, but it isn't recovering it on my phone somehow, okay? Yet. Until like a day or so down in the aisle, it'll just start giving me all this extra space. It's done that before, so I don't know. I'm making this video. I wanted this today to be the last day I complain. Now I guess I'll just have to finish this tomorrow. I'm not sure at this time. And that's the thing. The box will like stop on my birthday, year that I'm born. This is a recurring thing. 6969 everywhere. Also the year I'm born thing. Everything's the year I'm born. The year I'm born. The computer, the battery on my computer, my phone. It'll be the year I'm born. It'll stop charging at the year I'm born. Every time, this sort of thing. So the box is not giving us a full 1,000 watts because they broke the box. Okay. They didn't send us a broken box. They broke the box. And so now though, sometimes it'll go, so it's supposed to go to 100 and go all the way down to maybe 5 or something. It goes to 100 and goes like, stops at 80 or stops at 90. And so, I mean, we're still so blessed because it stopped altogether. And then my brother, I was going to give it to my brother when it was working. Well, stopping. But still, it has a lot of power compared to like those little things that you could just plug with the USB. Or Mom's just bought one. It's just quite nice because you can direct the phone right on it. I'm grateful for this experience with no electricity, no hot water, all this stuff. Okay, we were in Mom's house. It was limited electricity, no electricity like in the bathroom. And do we have hot water? We cooked our hot water at one point. Hey, we're raised that way. That's why in the Army, I'm good. We're good. Already trained. So, anyway, yeah, they slow the whole process down. Normally I'm crying, but I've been listening to my positive thinking, so I guess I'm feeling good. Did I mention Tony, my brother? So happy, and it's red, white, and blue too, and it says something like EMC something, but it's a 16. I'm so happy. I was like, this is my word. Okay, I already have my cereal. That makes today an awesome day ever. Now I owe the kitty because I'm in her room. Okay, we have a little like, it has her little like kitty box, where she can do. Has her little kitty litter stuff there. I keep her room so clean. I wiped everything down with Lysol. Oh, it needs batteries. Okay. It's telling me that it needs batteries. I just have the charger here, okay, which I charge in the sun. And it's sunny. So, oh God, it could be like, we're so blessed because I've learned, I chase after the sun all day with these things and God is just really good. So, okay, so I put this on, I even have this little thing. And look, it got this one thing. It charges on its own. Woo! Get yours today. That's really great. So I'm just put this here. I'm not trying to like go down, but this is how I have this. I wipe this down with Lysol every day. I can show you my Lysol. Let me show you mine. It's right here. So I want to get the spray bottle, but isn't this so cute? They even have one at the dollar store. You just have to have Lysol. I just have to have it. I like it when it's clean, but we were raised, like I was saying the other day, if I have to put my hand in poop to get a ring out for somebody, or that's why they love me in the Army. If I have to hop inside a trash compactor to get something, or like one time we were in the rain, shoveling sand, and I think I volunteered for that. Or if not, they were volunteering because they knew I didn't mind. I wanted to do it. It's cool. So there's only 2 of us, and one soldier was saying something, and another soldier was like, sooner we do this and not talk, the sooner it gets done. This is our leader saying this. I was happy to do it. In the rain. Everyone else was in the tent. I love working. So no, I have no idea. Put my hand in poop, then you just go wash your hands. You put on hand sanitizer, okay? Not that I ever had to put my hand in poop, but I mean, hey, that's the thing. But in the meantime, there's Lysol. And I like wiping down with Lysol. Lysol and Ajax. So anyway, so her room is all comfy. So anyway, so I owe her pate. I'm just saying this. because now I was getting her pate for the holiday. It's this Sheba thing. Is that the Sheba? And they gave a free one at Walmart, I think. So now that's what I'm going to be buying her, okay? Just to be loyal, you know. Oh, which reminds me really quick, I want to say this. I didn't start out making these videos talking about all this stuff, okay? I only made this because they told me I was removed from the military. Now let me just finish. And so I sacrificed my career, in a sense, to try to take care of these elements within the Army, even though it was taking a long time. It took 2 years. And then I thought I was transferred out of the unit. And I was like, hey, I've been transferred to Kentucky. Let's celebrate. Woohoo! And thanking the IG and everything. And then I said, it's a hardship. I can't get to Kentucky. I'd have to fly. And then I found out, and then guess who told me? Because my military unit didn't really tell me. They said you're being, we're starting your something packet. I have no idea. They talking in acronyms. I have no idea what they're talking about. Vest packet or something, some kind of name packet. But they didn't tell me what it was. LSAT or something. They didn't tell me what it was. They never talk to me. They talk over my head. They're not saying, hi, Sergeant Doeman, how are you doing? I need to inform you something. Nothing. They're talking to each other, mentioning my name, something. And so I'm not paying attention to it, or I'm not really paying attention to this. They're already ignoring me and doing this sort of stuff. You know, this regular human stuff, right? So, and God tells me, don't give this in. The thrift savings plan, I bought that leg extension thing with an abductor and adductor, right? To work on my thighs, because I told you all this stuff is happening with my thighs. And so I'm doing 1,000 to get, so I could start doing 1,000 things, right? And I just added some more weight. So I added, it'll be about 75 pounds. I can't wait. Because I usually was pushing about 75. Yeah, you need to do lower body, okay? I'm excited. I've been working out on it too. I did about 100, okay? On the first day too, I think. So I just went from 45 up, okay? So I'm very excited about that. And to get my, I just want my thighs muscular, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. So many things. So anyway, oh, the thrift savings plan told me you've been separated. And I said, huh? And I said, oh no, it shows that you've been separated. I said, I've been trying to write to my unit to ask them to send me the schedule. They told me, okay, we're sending you a schedule. They didn't tell me I was separated. Okay. They didn't tell me I was separated. They did say someone I didn't even know wrote me, not my squad leader who I've been writing. So I'm saying I wasn't aware. So, but when they sent that, I sent a letter to IG. All the things that have been happening have been covered under the No Fear Act. So I went to this other unit. So they transferred me. They did a sharp transfer. They denied the sharp transfer for some reason. Oh no, she wasn't molested. And by the way, when I wrote to the IG and told them what happened and the hazing, the molestation using sleep gas at the hotel, IG wrote me back and said, we found you were not molested. This is what they said to me. Now, I would know. I said, okay. I wasn't really putting my emotions into it, but I said, wow, you know, they've just fibbed to me over this email. I'm not going to sit here. My mom taught us, you don't get into the street and be like, oh, no, you did. No, you didn't. No, you didn't say nothing to me. Oh, what you talking about? How you going to tell me? How you know, you're not going to have attitude with individuals out in the street. If you want to say something, you wait till you come home and say, you're going to be surprised what they said about me. But, you know, in the Army, you're not even thinking of putting your head there. You're thinking what you want to address and say, oh, okay. You know, they say, oh, I found you weren't molested using sleep gas. You said, oh, okay, well, thank you. You know, and however long you have to stay within their presence, you would say, I don't think you could say, well, how did you come by that finding? But you know, you train yourself in such a sense, you say, well, thank you for that information, or thank you. And you're looking for the exit, and you to be cordial and respectful and leaving. You're not putting your head on that. You're not reaping on that. Oh, they just said that. Why, you know, you're understanding this person doesn't know. And you're separating yourself from them. Okay. But I didn't think about that. I was so grateful that the IG just said, you can't keep sending her back. You know, I was actually, I might even be surprised that, you know, that someone actually, I don't know, intervened or helped, you know, because this group is so infiltrating all these people, talking for them and stuff like that. So I felt grateful to the IG, very grateful. And then they said, by the way, we found out you were not molested using sleep gas. This is what they said to me, okay? Not in those words, but we found out that you weren't. We talked to someone. I don't know if they said this, and they said no. How would they know? They weren't there. And they were not there, were they? I don't know. So, no, I mean, I'm saying they were in the hotel, but they weren't in the lobby. They were, everybody had their own rooms, okay? So I was the only one there in the lobby, and then the person in the concierge desk, you know. I mean, that's what I'm saying. So once they said that to me, you know, we found that you weren't. This is the IG saying this over an email too. I don't respond to that. You know, I'm like thinking, thank you so much that they helped me with this. So I did a transfer to my new unit. Now my new unit received a regular transfer. And they told my commander, this federal group, told my commander, don't ever meet her, because they knew that the molestation, the molestation using sleep gas was real. They didn't want him to get entangled into that, oh, it's him. So he was told to send me on a mental health referral. This is my understanding. Before he ever met me, so he's not involved in the molestation charge. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. So he doesn't meet me. So every time I drill, which is maybe 2 or 3 times at this unit in person, he's not there. I'm in a meeting. I'm in a very important doohickey thing. Okay, this federal group is setting these meetings exactly on the drill date. It's rare that your commander, whose duty it is to be there on the drill day, is going to have dozens of meetings every single drill day. And yet our commander, every single drill day, and I was only at the unit. Now that I'm brand new to this unit, because the 306, what happened at the 306 is, really quickly, they disbanded when they told me they were going to kick me out of the Army for no reason. So I said, I'm not signing. I was signing all these they was writing me counseling statement after I got back from Fort Meade, the FOSS removed